good evening. Can you hear me?
Hello, teacher.
Hi. Yes, good evening, Miss
Oh no.
Yan. Can you hear me clearly?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello? Yes. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay. So, of course, hi there. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. Then I had a
Oh,
great.
how's the wedding celebration, by the way?
I had a great time with my friends.
Wow. So, can you share to me what happened during the event, since you have met a lot of friends at that
Yes,
moment.
yes. My we have 8 members in our group, and
Oh,
yes, we are friends from
circle of friends.
university.
Okay.
Mm. I mean, we've been together for 8 years from
Wow.
university, and
You're still friends until now.
yes,
Wow, that's good. So, all of you attended the wedding.
yes. Ah, no, no, just only one because just miss only one because he had a baby. Yes, yeah, she had a
Oh,
baby.
so
Attached.
your friends are so busy now.
Yes.
How many of you are still single?
Now, just 4 people.
Just four. Okay. So anyway, it's okay. You're still young. You can enjoy your life. Okay, so by the way, Miss Yan, for tonight, we will going to have some English conversation first, okay? So what's the purpose of this English conversation? So the purpose of this one is for me to check or to assess your English speaking skill, okay? So in our English conversation, you need to practice speaking and of course, just feel free to express your ideas. Okay. Anyways, I believe that's this. Okay, just for a moment. Okay, here we go. So, what we have here. Mhm. So, this is a conversation topic. Agree or disagree? It's all about reading versus writing in English. So, I chose the advanced one. And, of course, there is a twist in this part because you're not just going to agree, you're not just going to disagree.
Okay.
You are going to explain your answer at the same time. Okay? State whether you disagree or agree with the following statements and explain your answer. Ready?
Okay. It's
So
fine.
here we go. So, first statement. Reading in English is more difficult than writing in English. Agree or disagree?
I disagree with this
You
state.
disagree with the statement.
This statement
Why?
because both of them is difficult.
Okay. So you
Oh,
disagree.
both of them are difficult, right? R or is
Both of them are difficult.
are.
hmm Okay, so they are difficult. Of course they are quite different, right?
But I
It is of course reading is quite different from writing, but these are difficult things in English. Am I right? Why do you think that reading is difficult?
No, I think writing is difficult than reading because
Yeah, why? And I know. Why do you think reading is difficult? Reading first.
reading first. Okay.
Mhm.
Reading, reading.
Reading is difficult because.
Reading is difficult because I think many vocabularies that I don't know, that I don't understand. So,
Uh-huh.
uh,
So that's why it is difficult. So now let's proceed in writing. Why do you think writing is difficult?
writing is difficult because grammar, because grammar in English is crazy.
Okay, so as for you, reading is quite difficult because you need to. There are some vocabularies that you don't really understand,
Yes.
and you cannot really understand the whole text because the vocabulary itself, these there are some difficult words there, and
Mm-hmm.
writing is quite difficult at the same time because in writing you need to construct a correct grammar, right? So that's why it is difficult also. Example, you will going to write a letter,
Yes.
and upon writing the letter, you need to construct simple or you need to construct correct grammar because if you're going to write it wrongly,
Mm-hmm.
then the reader will not going to understand it. Am I right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Statement number two. Okay, try to express yourself, your ideas. Writing requires better knowledge of grammar. Agree or disagree?
Yes. Totally agree with this statement.
Mhm.
Writing is requires better knowledge of grammar.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Requires better knowledge of grammar.
yes, because
Yeah. Okay, I agree. Okay.
agree,
I
totally agree.
agree because
Uh,
I know you can speak, but but maybe you're just being hesitant or shy. So feel free to express your ideas. So I agree because
I agree because writing.
writing. You agree with this because writing is what?
Uh,
It's okay. Just try to express your idea. What's in your mind? S- um s- try to express those things, those ideas.
writing
You
is
agree with this part because it's
what?
okay. Well, as for me, let me answer it first, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Well, as for me, I think yes, I agree with this statement. It's simply because when you're going to write, the requirement should be you need to construct your sentences correctly,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's simply because um someone or the reader will not going to understand you if your grammar is wrong, then the reader might misinterpret the thought or the content of your writings. So I believe that it requires better knowledge of grammar. How about you?
writings. Mm, I mean, writing is really important about grammar because when I write emails for my workmates or colleagues, I have to write correctly grammar.
Correct grammar.
Uh,
Okay.
co- co- yeah.
Okay. So what you mean is that writing is so important, particularly when you are going to send some emails or write something to someone,
Mm,
and you need to use correct or proper grammar.
yes.
Okay, so not bad. Statement number three. Practicing pronunciation is the hardest part about learning a language. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Do you
I
agree?
agree. Practicing pronunciation is the hardest part about learning a language. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, why you agree? Because I agree because
I agree because pronunciation is really hard for me.
Mhm.
If I if I if my pronunciation is wrong, maybe people will misunderstand my thought.
Mhm.
And there are many weird sounds in English. Mm,
And
yeah, I mean, I,
and that's
I,
it.
I think, uh,
Do you think that's it?
yeah, that's all.
Okay, it's okay. So of course, you're correct there. Is a lot of people may understand may misunderstand your thought regarding to the pronunciation itself. But you know, in this globe, there are some different accent. Like for example, the Indian accent. They have quite different accent when they tend to speak English.
Yes,
So, and there's something voice that it's really hard to there are some words that it's really hard to pronounce. So, of course, but as a listener, you need to pay attention to the words that they tend to speak. It's simply because there were some example. There are some students, and I have some students in Vietnam. Like it's really hard for them to pronounce the word itself. So as a teacher, I need to pay attention in every words that they tend to speak. So in that way, I can really understand them. So that is the secret. So you just need to listen. Yes. Listening skill is really important too for
yes.
you to have a, to for you to have a really spontaneous and nice conversation. So, statement number 4. The more you read, the better you write. Agree or disagree?
Yes, I agree with this statement.
Mm-hmm.
When you read a lot, you will know more knowledge and know more vocabularies, and yeah, maybe you will you will have better grammar. You will learn grammar when you read. So
So,
so uh, yes, the more you read, you will get better writing skill.
okay, so Miss Yen, I just want to ask, are you good? Do you prefer writing or speaking?
Prefer
Do you prefer writing or speaking?
I I think I prefer writing than reading,
Uh,
but
oh,
I
why?
want to learn about speaking skill.
Mhm. Okay, so you think
Because a lot of my in my head, but I cannot explain for
express.
other people can understand me. It's hard.
So you know what, Miss Yan? I have a student in Free Talk.
Mhm.
She is an English teacher. Yes. She is an English
Really?
teacher.
Really?
Yes. She just enroll. She just decided to enroll in Free Talk because she just want to have English conversation with other people. It's something like that. Just she just want to be friend with the foreign people.
Wow.
So yes, and I can really say that she is an English teacher. She focused on grammar and she is really good in speaking. Her
Wow.
voice is so soft and she can pronounce the words well and she can construct English sentences well. So I was just at first I was being hesitant because she is an English teacher and of course after the conversation I really like the result because she really likes me
Mhm.
and she said that there are a lot of words in her mind but it's really hard for her to express.
Yes.
So I was just thinking that you have the same problem,
Yes.
and
Oh no
because
no,
I
but my grammar, my English is really bad. Not like
but you
her.
but I can really say that you are good in writing because
No.
the way you write it is more understandable. There
Really?
are some people who are really good. Okay, there are two types of people. There are some people who are really good in writing. There are some people who are really good in reading.
Oh.
I mean in speaking.
Mhm.
So you are so blessed if you have you are so talented or you are so blessed if you have both of these aspects. But of course, as for me, when I was in high school,
Mhm.
I can really say that I am good in writing because I really love to write essays. Yes.
Essays.
But
Wow.
yes, I really love to write that because I can do some drama or something like that. And when I was in, after I graduate in the university and
Oh,
I
sorry. What major did you study at university?
sociology. Yes,
Sociology.
sociology. Yes, AB
Wow.
sociology. And of course after that I tend to enroll in some professional education. So I have these two course. So I proceed to professional education. So after that, I decided that I love to speak than writing because I am so lazy at that time. When I was in high school, I am not that lazy. I really love to write, but after everything, then I realized that, oh, I love to speak than writing because I'm so lazy. So that's why I prefer speaking than writing. So whenever I have class, I was a former teacher here. So whenever I have a class, I didn't write anything on the board.
Okay.
I just tend to speak and speak, and my student will just going to say, "Amma, can you please speak slowly because we cannot really understand everything." Because I just really love to speak, so I decided that, oh, I need to write at the same time. Yes, I
Okay.
am not really fond in, and you have the same problem, but she said that I can really understand her. Like she has a lot of ideas, but it's really hard for her to express it all. So you have the same. They are in the
Yes.
same situation, but it's okay. And my advice to her is that you need to be confident. And my
Yes.
advice to you is that you need to be confident too.
Yes.
Because sometimes if a person is not really confident, her self-esteem is quite low, then that's the time you will have some mental block, all right? So you tend to forget a lot of words, but you have a lot of ideas.
Yes.
This is what
Exactly.
mental block.
I
So you need to,
actually in real life I'm a shy person, so
oh, really?
yes. And I
Oh,
think
that,
I'm an introvert. Do you know introvert?
oh.
A shy person.
So that is why. So maybe you need to practice um if you have a friend there who really love to speak English, then try have to communicate with them. Well, it's really hard, Miss Yen, if you're going to message me always on Messenger, and then we're going to have some conversation there, just to practice more your grammar and your construct sentence construction. Yes, I think that would be better. I have one student in free talk. I usually we are friends on Facebook, and then I usually ask her, "How are you? What are you doing now?" So in that way, she can still practice her English skill. So now the last statement we have here. Unlike reading, writing often requires research.
Unlike reading, writing often requires research.
Research, yes.
Yes. Oh no,
Yes.
no. Yes, I
You
agree.
agree. Oh, you agree. Why?
Because I think writing requires research because
Research.
research,
Research.
research,
Uh-huh.
research,
Can you say sa?
so research,
Research.
research,
No, not research. Res, research.
research,
Search.
search,
Uh-huh. Research.
research.
Mm-hmm. You agree because
I agree because uh, I mean nouns.
because
Um, because when you write about
Mhm.
something, you have to have knowledge
Knowledge.
knowledge
You need
about
to have knowledge about.
that things.
Okay,
And
so when you write something, Do you usually do some research?
Yes, I guess.
Oh. So since you have mentioned that you are an introvert person somehow, so do you love writing or do you write some story when you are inside your room?
Um, in the in not now. In the past,
Uh-huh.
I wrote some story, some
Oh.
stories, but only me know. I didn't share for
Uh-huh.
anyone.
Oh, you didn't share it.
Yes.
So, where are those stories? Did you keep it or did you throw it away?
And I post on Instagram, but not
Really?
public. I
Oh,
see
only
private.
private.
Yes, a trip. I said it private.
Well, because I have a friend. She's an introvert person. So
Really?
that's why I ask you if you tend to write something because my friend, who is an introvert one, she really loves to write. So she she wrote a lot of novels, something like that.
Wow.
And I was just saying, wow, did you? So, I mean, it's quite amazing because, of course, if you're an introvert, you have a lot of things to do, right? Um, Introverts are not really boring. They are just, maybe they just don't want to socialize more. So, and I really understand that thing. I am an extrovert person,
Yes,
obviously.
I can
So
see.
so that's why I also encourage my introvert friend to come on, go out, something like that. So of course, just to feel free or express your feelings out in the outside words. You will going to learn a lot. Yes, but with limitation, of course. So, anyways, thank you so much, Miss Yan. So, let me give you a short feedback. So
Okay.
based on your answer, based on your action, I can really say that you really have a lot of ideas in mind, but you just can't express it because your actions is like this. You tend to you really want to get all of those words inside your head. And of course, base I can really say that you can answer some questions or you can explain some statements. You just need to be confident. You need to louder your voice and just be lively
Yes.
in answering questions. Just try to be more confident. Like, I agree because something like that. Because
Okay.
you can really speak well, but you are just shy or unconfident.
Yes.
So, of course, I hope that next time you will going to, of course, you will going to be more expressive, okay? Because sooner we will going to have an alternate discussion. Still, we will have some English conversation for you to practice more on speaking.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to speak more.
And then, yes,
Please
exactly.
send me the
It is
link.
more important. Speaking is more important, you know. And here's the thing, Miss Yen. I will going to send you another grammar lesson on Messenger. You need to have self-study, okay?
Yes.
After having self-study, we will go into proceed some. My discussion will be about free talk. I mean IELTS and English conversation. So you will be the one to have self-study in grammar, okay?
Okay.
Okay, because I believe that you can really understand it well.
I
The
hope
time is
so.
not limited to study. Okay, the time is not. limited, but our time is limited, so we need to choose our topic wisely. Okay, so Miss Yan, for now I think that will be all. This will be our topic for next meeting. I will send it here. So please review this one. Okay, so that one.
Okay.
So I will going to send another grammar discussion on the messenger. Okay.
Okay.
So Miss Yen, I think that will be all for tonight. Thank you, and please practice more in speaking. I know that you can do it. So have a good night. Goodbye.
Okay. Good night, teacher. Bye.
Okay. Okay.